about how can I make my horse better for me, right? Yeah. So you cannot rely on anybody else. Yeah. So you have to know, okay, is he lazy? Is he not lazy? Is he going forward enough? Is he not going forward enough? Those are the kind of things you have to kind of play a little bit with and then say, okay, is that enough? Is that too much? And this is a good contact now. Keep that contact, Sue. And in a certain way, he doesn't need to go more forward. What you really want to more think is that when you put your leg on, you want to have a reaction. Yeah. It's not how much he runs forward, yeah? Now ride a walk transition. Into the bit. And now trot on. Okay. And have your reins in front of you. I always seem to go to every lesson clinic or whatever. I always have to say, shorten your reins. You know, riders somehow seem to like to ride with long, short reins here and there. Even though he likes to make his neck a little short, long reins will not make it any better. Do you understand? You can always put your hands a little forward, and then you can always lengthen your reins when you need them. But if they're too long, then he will just run around the ring with no contact. So we have to ride it according to what he needs from you. So keep the contact, feel the connection, stay with it. That's very nice, Sue. We're not going to be able to change his type. Do you understand? His type will be his type. He is and will always remain a Frisian. So his neck, you are not going to change all of a sudden, turning it into something else. So keep it. It has a nice shape to it. Keep your reins and keep it organized. So you just don't want to feel that you pull his nose to his chest. But keep the contact. There. That's a very nice neck. And now walk again. Walk into the bit, you keep riding. Good, and now you trot. I like this guy, he is such a good man. And keep, again, also another thing I always tell people, how can you ride like this? Put your arms on. They belong to you. There. Otherwise, you're giving the horse a little bit too much of a place to evade to the right or to the left. The energy you put into the horse should be channeled to the spine, right between your buttock points and going over the neck to the bit. If your arms fly out to the side, it's like I have a hose with lots of holes. The water in the front comes out trickling because everything else is evaded already. They're already dribbling out to the sides. Keep that energy really channeled, yeah? Very good. And then again, a walk transition. Good, and walk. Make a right turn, just in the walk. And before the rail, I want you to ride a turn on the haunches. So you have a right flexion, and then you turn the shoulder, hind leg walk toward the bit. Very nice. Excellent, and go out. That was well written, Sue. Walk forward, turn just normal left on the wall. Now, when you put your legs on, what will happen? Okay, do it. I like to see maybe a little more electricity, yeah? Like you have a little bit of a power surge. Okay, now walk again. Walking, energize. Power surge. Go. But make the power surge with your leg. Okay, the whip is only there if your legs are not able to solve the issue. Good. Walk again. Power surge, trot. That was nice. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. I'd rather take that than no respond. That was just fine. That was just a mistake. And mistakes, we never punish horses for mistakes. Yeah. Because mistakes are really, most of the time, they try to do something. So if we punish them for it, then they won't do anything. Okay, walk. And trot. Good job. Doesn't matter, keep trotting. Put your hands in front, trust yourself enough that you can ride him to the bit. Good, and sitting and shoulder in. Bring the forehand inward and keep going. And now change rein, rising trot. And make him round a little bit, stretching down. Like think about you would like him to go a little lower in the paw. Keep your arms closed, bend them a little right. Say, come, get a little that neck down. Now not your hands down, his neck down. Make a bend in a circle here. Just turn his paw a little, work with his bit, ride your trot forward. If your hands go only straight down, you're only pulling them down, or you're pushing them down. He should go down. When you touch him a little in the canter, he should say, hello, would you like me to go? Keep your elbows bent. There, keep your elbows bent. And now you say, go stretch down a little bit. Keep your elbows bent. He goes down. I didn't say longer reins, not at all. Shorten those reins again, because he hasn't put the pole lower. So if your pole is not going lower, don't bother giving him the reins. So first he goes a little lower with the short reins. Put your wrist down, not your hands. And walk and halt. You see, when we have a rider and we say, okay, stretch him down now. Yeah. And if I can't have that, guess what? Well, the problem is that he's really in a certain way only doing a headset. Yeah. So then he just sits there. Yeah. Now, if I say stretch him down, I should be able to say, you just do this a little bit with the rein, and he just says, yeah. Okay. But the first reaction, what did you do when I said, okay, you did this. So really in a certain way, you did exactly what you're just now doing. You just say, go down. Yeah. Go down. You see? Yeah. So in that moment, in a certain way, he only says, and now you do this, he goes, and then maybe he goes this way, but it's not down. Yeah? So the down part comes with you saying, go down. Yeah. Now bend your elbows, put your hands. Oh, you're so cute. That was such a good reaction. But I don't want you to force yourself, just relax there. Now stretch up. Say, come, here you are, there. Now shorten your reins again. And think about, your contact is here, hold them. You see, that is not acceptable, boy. So, you know, he has to know, relax. Oh, you're much too tight. Ah, okay, let go of yourself. Relax your muscles. That's it. You know, because your muscles have to work. Just relax. There you go. Now, feel me. Hold me a little bit. Oh, I like that. So now, when you have me like this, now take your tummy out. Ah, now I like you even better. Okay. So, you know, you want to feel like, ah, here, look at me. Now, when you want him to go down, relax a little bit. So you want to feel like you touch a little bit your fingers, just like what I'm doing to you. Say, come on here, be nice to me here. Okay. And then you say, okay, now relax just a little down, but now you could give the rein when he goes down, yeah? Yeah. But if you just put your hands down your thighs, and you go just from this position to here, now you are on side reins. There you are riding. You're still riding in this line, yeah? Okay. This line. This line only, let me have a little rein, this line should go just this way. Okay. You see, now the horse stretches really forward. Yeah. Carry your hands up still, but relax your arms. Hands up. Relax your arms. He should go there. You see? Now, if he doesn't feel the reins, it's useless to stay with loose reins there. Yeah. So then you take the reins back, shorten them, shorten them, shorten them. But still the same contact. Good. Now, I will take them again, so let me have those reins. Thank you. That's how they should stretch. Okay. Do you see? Yeah. Now, if you finish with that, now you take them back, shorten, 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 and he comes back up. Yeah. Do you see? Yeah. That's how it happens. Okay. That's how it should be done, okay? So you have to then feel like that you create that kind of wish in your horse, yeah? So he has to always stretch toward the bit. The only way that horses want to stretch to the bit is that the bit, they have the bit. Yeah. If they don't have the bit, why should they stretch forward with that bit? Right. Okay, walk. Give him a little push. One kick, hop, hop, and walk again. Good. And now stay on a large circle. 20 meters, you know what that is, right? Doesn't matter, go on. That's nature. Okay, now make sure that the 20-meter circle is a little bit on the outside of S and R. There are circle points. The one you have there, now you go towards C. The circle point next is between M and R. And the circle in a certain way is a little tiny bit, the circle point of C here, the opposite of C, is a little bit over here. It's more like 18 meters is between R and S. So 20 is about by my feet. So that's what you want to ride, okay? Now you pick up your canter right lead. Come a little outward. Good, there you go. And now ride your circle. Get your heel down, but keep your legs on. Now hold your connection. I don't want to see him anywhere else than where he is. Just sit. Keep your hands in front of you without dropping him. That's it. Your outside rein, make sure you look where you're going. You're supposed to be over there. Do you see what I mean? Hold your outside rein. And just outside rein keeps him down a little bit thinking, not pumping. Make him look once very quick little left, and then you're straight already. Good. Not pumping. Squeeze a bit. You're pulling and dropping. Turn the frame lightly left and right. Can you do that? There you go, and you be nice. And again, lightly left and right, and that was good. Yeah, lightly left and right, and that is good. Keep your heel down, lightly left and ride the canter forward. That's it. Okay. Put your legs down, put your stirrups on the ball of your feet. Correct riding is important. My circle is changing again. Ha ha. Lightly left and right and straight. Hands in front, not your left rein higher. Good. Ride your circle points. That's it. Okay. Light, no, don't just pull backwards into your lap. Turn very little bit the head to the left when you pull on the left. That's it. Very little bit left rather than pulling it straight back. Good, and then walk again. Okay, walk and hold. Keep it. You see your left rein, you have a tendency to kind of pull it back, but not really turning him, yeah? Okay. So you want to make sure it is not a action of Frisians, I'm sorry to say, do that a little to you, okay? They kind of make you do this. Okay. Try to stay here and say a little bit here. So he, again, his neck has to go to the front. You don't want to feel like you canter this direction. In a certain way, this action is a walk action. It's a walk mechanic. So you want to, again, shorten your reins, they're too long. And you want to feel like that, stay up, don't be tight, but stay up so that this is able to say, canter to the bit. Your rein aids, this stays with this. It doesn't do an extra bounce. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. So you don't feel like your arms are pumping more than your hip goes forward. Okay. You understand? Yeah. And you're doing an extra. Yeah. Or an extra this way. Yeah. Yeah? Because you literally feel like you want to lift him into the canter. Right. You can't. Right. There's no way you're going to lift this horse into the canter. Right. You have to ride him to the canter. Okay? So walk forward again. A little bit the outside rein. When you feel a little bit the contact on the outside, you want to think of a little bit more, say, I like to make you a little more supple on the left. So turn him a little left, because your right rein is only a little bit loose and your left rein gets a little bit fraction tight, yeah? So now keep him round on the bit. Keep him connected. You don't need to make him long. And now pick up your canter right lead again. Good. And stay there. That's it. And look where you're going. You control that horse between your hands. You know, don't be afraid to do things. Do you understand? If you make a mistake, I will let you know. Don't worry. But keep your hand, your hip going forward, your leg going down, and use them. Your hip going forward, your leg going on, and use them. Go behind me. The hip going on, the leg going, use them. Get him rounder, he's not on the bit. His head is way in the air. Get your hand down on the left. There. Right into two sides. And again, if he just sits there, mold him momentarily, Sue. Yeah. You have to get him on the bit. Left rein a little bit to the right, to the left, and you hold it down. There. Okay, now you say, okay, come a little looking right. That's it. Yes. Very good. Because that's all related to your changes. Okay? That's all related to it. Hand down, sit up. You're sitting two hunched together. That's it. And then again, prepare to walk. Okay, walk. Walk forward. Shorten your reins, they got long. Horse is not on the bit, you're not going to make it. Sit up, stretch up, put your legs down, right forward, go to the bit. Your thumb is the highest point, your wrists are low, and you're right. There. That's it. Okay, now we do a turn on the hunches to the right, the way we did to the left. So you walk forward, make a right turn, go straight across to that wall, and then you do a turn on the hunches right. Your left hand says stay round. Good. And walk toward the bit. Walk toward the bit. Walk to the bit. And go out. Good job. And turn left. You see, he's a little strong in your left, yeah? So, but that means he's not on your right. Yeah. You cannot outpull the horse on the strong rein. The reason the left rein is strong is because he's not on the right. And now sit up again. You're not my age. You cannot sit down like this. Okay, halt. I have a reason, you don't. Okay. And hold, and I don't even sit like that. And halt. And stop. Oh, that's okay. And now try to remember again, you hold the reins, stay where you are. This is nothing. Okay. You had nothing. There was nothing, okay? Feel it. Then you can say, okay, I can now go forward because I have something. Okay. So now relax. Relax your muscles. There. But you have to hold the bit. If there's no horse on the bit, then there's nothing to give. Relax. Relaxing doesn't mean giving. Relaxing means just don't tighten your muscles. Okay. So release a little bit your muscle. It's a little bit like you go, deflation. Yeah? It's not literally giving it away. Relaxing means not giving it up. Relaxing means not being tense. I see. Huh? Yeah. So it's the opposite from relaxation is tension. Yeah. Now there is if you totally let go, it means it's loose. Yeah. Relaxation is just relaxing within what you have, which means it's no negative tension. Yeah. But relaxation can be positive tension. That means I wouldn't fall down. I have positive tension because I'm standing. If I would have no positive tension, I would fall down and crumble to the floor. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. So relaxation means just not negative hanging on and be tight. So in a moment I hold tight, I relax a little, I relax. But I don't really let it go. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So you want to feel that this has a little positive tension. Yeah. Okay? And then you say, okay, positive tension, but I want you to go look a little that way. So then this one has to mold, shorten it. You see, not this way, shorten it. You try so hard, I love it. but you know, it's there, hold it normal, natural. It's kind of like, I hold my arms down, I close my fist, I put them in front of me, here I am. It's like you have the hands around a pole, and you can put the pole a little down, or you lift the pole a little up. Yeah? Yeah? So like a little bit like you carry the same pole, it doesn't change. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, and walk into the bit. Make sure that right rein is not going to leave you. That right rein is very important. So if you have to make it shorter to keep it, or if you have to make it a little bit more come forward when you keep it, but you do have to have two sides. Otherwise the bit comes out only on the left, and there's no right rein. And the right outside, or say, let me rephrase that, the outside is responsible for the length of your horse. The inside is responsible for how much he bends. You know, or say he should bend. And then the outside can say, I allow you to bend that much, but you don't do any more. Okay? Okay, now we canter to the left. Good. And I don't want you to drop that right mouth of the horse. That right mouth is yours. You paid for it. Yeah, keep your right rein, and then you mold them a little to the left. That is it. But molding them to the left does not mean you totally give it up. Try not to pump with your arm. You're pumping, then you're pulling your legs in the air. So you're doing with the reins what your legs should be doing. Your legs should be riding. Your outside leg behind the girth, your inner leg a little under girth, and you say, come on, canter, canter. You're cantering back and forth with your arms too much, and walk. And as long as you still do this, you are not gonna have it. Okay, now we do it again. Shorten your reins, get them a little bit better on the bit, make them stretch a fraction down. That's it. Keep your legs down. Stretch your torso up, because that's just as important. Make yourself taller. You're not that tall. Good. And now canter again. Keep your, oh, that was a nice start. Keep yourself tall. That will also make you stop pumping too much. Keep yourself tall. And in a moment you start pumping, hold the reins still and use a little, you tip, 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 tip with your leg, or a little teeny bit tip, tip, help with the whip on the top. Good job. Stay still, stretch up, sit, right. Look where you're going. Yeah. Excellent. Come, come. Good job. And again, a walk transition. Very good. Walk on. Doesn't matter. Drop your legs down right forward. Come on. Legs. Put your whole leg a little bit back. Yeah. Open them from your hip and then put them behind you. It's not pushing your heels way down. It's more thinking that that your legs are not able to get any longer from the knees down. They can only get longer from your hips down. Okay? So you have to hang them from your hips down. That's it. So don't push your heel down so far. And then again, canter, left lead. And stay straight. Oops. Again, keep that outside. Remember, your outside rein says how much canter you like. Good. And then go down the wall. If you have to pump, 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 shorten your reins rather. So then you can't pump that far. Keep that outside rein. Keep that connected. Don't allow the canter to change much. Keep it the same. Keep it the same. Don't get bigger. Otherwise he's pushing. Smaller canter, Sue. Yes, and then walk before the corner. Smaller canter. That was not bad really. Okay, when you made it a little smaller, stay round and make it smaller. Okay, straight and pick up your canter. We stay straight ahead. Your reins are back to the same length. He's not on the bit anymore. He looks like he is, but he isn't. I've been around the block, I know he isn't. Keep that right rein. There. Now canter. Good. And keep your collection, a little bit collection. So, collect your horse. Thank you. Walk. We do it again. You see, you're letting him canter away. Keep him in control. Canter left. Think you want to stop all the time. And then you ride that into it. That's it. Keep that canter. Don't get bigger, canter. Don't get bigger, canter. Yeah, don't have it bigger. Very good. Yes, and walk. Okay, that was a much better canter. Okay, now walk him a moment, and then we go and do the same to the other side. You have to feel that you know what canter you want. Yeah? You can't just let it canter. Then you're only, in a certain way, becoming a little bit of a passenger, yeah? Okay, change rein. Good job. You got that one down now.
We have been getting better scores for that one.
Yeah, yes. Okay, now again, I want him round. Not with wide down hands, but you say, excuse me, be nice in the contact. Then on the long side, we canter again. So, but stretch up in your body. You cannot collapse. You have to have your core up. You have to have your tummy muscles carry your chest up. Because that is holding your horse. Yes. If your elbows go behind you, then you must shorten your reins. Control your canter. Very nice. Better, Sue. Control your canter, that means control yourself. Good. And again, prepare to walk. Good job. Walk forward. You're not done. Keep going into the bit. So in a moment you're walking, think that the transition to the walk was only to get something new. It is not an end to what you just did. It is something for a new beginning. Yeah? So you don't give up your eating. Okay, ride them on the bit. That's not on the bit. And then we canter ride again. Have them round, shorten your reins, collect your canter. And that canter doesn't change no matter what. Okay. Much better, my dear. Think of you outside. You don't allow it to get away from you. You kind of subtly supple it a little. That's it. And that will make you have your right rein, you see. Very nice. Good job. Make sure you sit up and don't cheat on my corners. Yes. And now you ride a 10-meter half. Don't you get bigger in the canter. A half circle and be half pass. Remember how we did it the last time? You bend and very little looking. Just keep them round and get it close, easy to the fence. In that same canter. Short canter, over canter. Short canter, over canter. Short canter, over canter. Short canter, over canter. And walk. Not bad. Not bad, okay? Round. Pick them up on that left side. Say, excuse me, but what happened to my right rein? It just kind of pulled on it and dropped the whole damn thing. Keep that right side. Good. And then you canter left again. Yeah. Good. Adjust your reins. Walk again. Doesn't matter. Make sure your left leg is on, keeping them in your right rein. And then canter. Good. Keep that canter. Don't allow the canter to be bigger, because then he pushes with the behind legs backwards. Then he becomes what Mother Nature intended him to be, and that's a pushing horse. Shorter canter. Wait. There. Now make a half circle and you half pass to the left. Don't let your canter get larger. Make sure you have two reins. A little bit pointing. Good. A little bit suppling left, but not turning to go there faster. Just suppling, right leg on. Not faster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And walk. I know. He thinks you want to do a flying change. Okay, keep walking. Just. Yeah. But you are not on the bit. We are walking and you're talking and the horse isn't on the bit. Turn right, straight across. Make him round. Rounder. Shorten your reins. Your horse does not need, and turn left. Your horse does not need, that's turning right. We go in the other direction. Okay, now, make him come on the bit. He's too long. Shorten your reins again. Get him connected to you. You don't need to throw his neck away. And canter left. You have to feel to this direction that you kind of take the horse in a more parallel way to the left. Because of him being more on the left rein, he becomes a little bit just traveling to the left, but he's not staying connected on your right. So stay straight, not bigger canter. That's it. And sit up, please, and down without pushing him. You just keep the canter. Center line, half pass to the left. Only feel you have a little eyelash looking left. Now put your whole horse just slightly bit to the left. Say go left. Go a little left. Half out right, go a little left. Half out right, go a little left. Half out right, go a little left, and walk. What did you pull on to the end? What rein did you pull on to the end?
I was half halting on the right.
You did very nicely until at the end. What rein did you pull on to the end? Like hell on the left. Okay, go back. We do it again. But in between, you did a nice job. But you were, to the end, worried about one thing. And what was that?
Well, I was trying to bend him.
To get him to the rail and bending him. But the only thing is that you pull harder. You never turn the flexion of the pole. The flexion of the pole doesn't come with pulling backwards against a stiff neck. Yeah? Okay, turn. You just want to feel that you make the connection supple. Okay, hold your right rein again. We do it again. It's called repetition. Teaches you what to do and what not to do. Be round, slide shoulder forward, sitting up, and canter left. And keep your body in the right position. Small canter. And again, half circle, half pass. Small canter. Good. Your right rein says how big the canter. Turn them just gently left with your rein. There you go. Gentle. But your outside says, let's go over to the left a little. Gentle turning. Outside rein says, stay here. Gentle left turning. Gentle left turning. And walk. Better. That's a better training. Now let them walk a moment, okay? You don't pull and lean over the head and, no, that won't work. Okay. It will not make it any better no matter what you do, okay? You have to do it step by step and increase it and improve it a little at a time. You cannot improve it 100% today, yeah? We always have to think about a little improvement goes a long way. No one learns overnight. Winnie, Winnie, Winnie. Huh?
It is the next one.
Yeah. I'm all alone. Oh my God. Everyone is ill-treating me. All my friends left me for all my life. I'm all by myself. Okay, shorten your reins. You pick up the reins, that means you sit up. And your legs, take them a little bit away from your leg, like a little bit, don't push down, look at me, lift them away. Ha, you could do it. Just gentle and then put them back. Do it again. And not standing on your feet, just your knees. Yeah, good girl. Do that again. Yeah, there you go. That is what makes you feel your seat. Yeah, now sit up a little bit in your body. Now do it again. Good, and put them back on. That's it. You just say, oh, okay, there's a body. Okay, now we pick up the canter again. Reins nice and small. And we canter left. And we do the half pass once more. And now in the moment you go on the center line, point a little bit on the diagonal toward S. But your right rein is still holding. Just turn them a little bit first. Turn, 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 turn the front. There, and now keep your canter. Turn the front again, and keep the canter. Turn the front again, and keep the canter. Turn the front again, and walk. Tell me, why is your leg on that one way up by the saddle pad? I don't either. It's not my leg. Yeah. It's yours. Okay. So, being behind the girth, you don't need to pinch the knee and put your lower calf way behind. That is while you're leaning over the horse's rein like this. Okay. Your legs stay where they were. Okay. No, I don't want to see that either. Relax your knee, put them back on. Relax your knee, put them back on. Thank you. And go on down the wall. Shorten your reins a little bit. Say round under bit, my boy. And then we canter left and we do it again because your half pass wasn't so bad. But don't pinch over yourself. Just sit and ride. Short canter. Controlled canter. And think about the first part. Don't start your half pass until you're turning. Turning. That's it. Turning. Your right leg stays where it is. Turning. 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 And walk. What a girl. And let them have a long rein. You see, this all belongs to your quote flying changes. Yeah. Got it? Yeah. It's useful for me to pull you around in the changes. I want my canter. So if you have that and you're able to control it, if you have no control in a certain way, so of where your body and what it's doing, at any moment of the way, how am I able to tell you, okay, now change your leg? You know? You have to know, either there, is my leg down here, is my leg on the girth, am I sitting up, is my seat in the center, are my hips leading, are my reins, is the horse on the bit? Okay, now I can do it. Okay, now shorten your reins again. I know I'm a very picky person, but that's just that's my downfall. Okay, a little shorter reins. And I want them on the bit. I want your elbows to just hang in a nice, relaxed fashion by your side. And those are a little bit like pillows. They just kind of hang there. And now the only thing you do is you put your lower arm in front of them and you say, that's where they stay. But they don't go, you know, they just hang there. Okay. Now pick up your trot. Good, and now you walk again. Every time, if you have to make a correction because he didn't go, bring him back and add with a nice 8 after that. If he doesn't, be mean. And go, trot, trot, trot. Center line, half pass to the right, and I want you to exactly arrive by R. Not any sooner, no later. You bend there, toward the ladder, that right front leg goes to the ladder. That right front leg goes to the ladder. That right front leg goes to the ladder. Yeah, go, go. Keep going. And halt. You didn't arrive by R. You arrived afterwards. You arrived later. So now, I want you also to think about the leg doesn't go to the ladder this direction. The leg goes to the ladder that direction. So when you came around the corner on the center line and went to that part, you were really more with the shoulder to the left, and the haunches were a fraction bit more to the right than the front legs were. So when you come around the turn, you want to think about in that turn, those two front legs. have to go there first. Now you say, stay here and let the haunches go behind it. Okay, let's go back and do it again.
And what letter did you want me to have that to? M or S or R?
Two-letter R. Robert. Robert. But even so, you want to, even though you didn't say quote, had maybe specific, never do your lateral work and don't have a goal to arrive at a certain point. Understand? Otherwise, it's just a guesswork. You always want to say, okay, I leave here and I want to arrive there the same way then I left there, I want to arrive over there. So bend them right. Don't do the half pass yet. Turn, 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 and stop. You see, you went up the center line for about at least 6, 7 strides without telling him that the shoulders should have gone to R. Okay, turn, we do it again. And when I said don't half pass, meant not that you go straight ahead on the center line. I meant you to turn on the center line and go to R. Do it again. I want you to turn your whole forehand to R. Now half pass. Thank you. Now keep going. And you turn the shoulder one more time. And you go there. That's the idea. Now he knows where he was going. You understand? Yeah. The only thing is, now what is missing? No. It was boring.
Okay, impulsion.
Thank you. Go back. Do it again. I knew I was going to get that right word out of you. Do you understand? Good. So you want to make sure that your horse knows the line of travel before you put your outside aids on. The outside right now are still just protecting. Turn, 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 turn. Now you half pass. Very good. And you keep that bend and you keep your trot. Excellent, my dear. And trot on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go, 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 go. Oh, he says, goody. Go, 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 go. He goes, wow. Good, and we do the same to the left, okay? Okay, center line. Remember, you're going toward S, Samuel. Turn, turn, turn. Now you half pass. Good job. And you keep the bend, and you keep the look, and you keep the whole horse just going there. Excellent. And trot. Trot, 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 trot. He says, wow, my metronome. Yeah, there you go. Come, 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 come. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. Very nice. Okay, just because it was so much fun, do it again. You bend, you turn, 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 trot, 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 turn, turn, turn. Now you half pass. And you go trot, 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 and you turn and trot, 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 and rising trot. Good job. Go, go, go. Keep that trot first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Little shorter rein so they're still in contact. Not faster, just impulsion. Good. Keep that connection. Keep them round. And then change rein, medium, trotsu. Keep them round and go. Good, and go. That's enough, and go. Go, and that's enough, and go. and round, make a circle, make him stretch a little down. You know now how. Talk to him and tell him to do it. You don't do it for him. That's it. A little rounder, bend a little bit momentarily so he knows there is a bend to it. I want to see him turn a little right. Yes. Right leg on, give a little tap, quick bang. That's it. And a little turn. There you go. And again, a little quick tap, and then you bend him a little and say, okay. Excellent, Sue. And a walk transition. All right. Thank you, Madame.
Thank you. That was great.
Okay.
I love that half turn into the letter because that was throwing.
You must have a goal in mind, yeah? People always forget, you know, if you don't know where you want to go to, you're not going to ride it correctly, yeah? You have to have a goal where you want to go. Then the horse stays where it came from to where it ends. It's all the same. And the moment he knows to go there, you keep what you have and you just move him into it. Then it's only trotting.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's the same in your canter. You turn a little and say, okay, that's where we stay. That position we move every stride. Yeah? Makes sense?
Tomorrow I want to bring my 6-year-old there. Is that okay?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Need some help with her, so.
Of course, no problem. That was very good there, Sue. Super, good job. Oh dear.